Welcome to Rich Living Mastery, where we create content to help you optimize three areas of your life: health, wealth, and relationships. Here are the three best, most amazing non-fiction books that I came across in Jan 2020. And in fact, this kind of changed my life for good. There are certain books which are very, very interesting. So I'm very sure if you stick till the end of the video, you will learn about three interesting books that can really help you improve your life, level you up in the way you play this game called life. So let's begin. The first and the most interesting book of these three books is called The Question Book. What Makes You Tick? This is from Mikael. You know what? I'm not going to pronounce his name. I'm probably going to mess it up, but this is the name of the authors. Now, this book is very interesting. It's about you, like literally you. They have questions. It's full of questions. They have questions for about your routines, about your life, about your interest, about your guilty pleasures, communication, career, in the office, what your boss thinks about you, being the boss, what colleagues think about you, mind and body, health, confessions, money, possessions, who you are, who you really are. And many more things. It's full of questions that you have to answer. Now, why is this so interesting? Two reasons. One, if you are playing with people, because you're playing it as a game, you can play it as a game, people will open up. It can improve your relationships. And it can improve your bond. And that is one part of it. The other part about it is you begin to understand the people you are with a lot better. Most of us, we say we have some best friends. And when people really ask us about certain questions about those people, we realize we don't really know much about them. Not too much. Maybe you're close friends, but not too much about them. So, knowing a lot about certain person will help you deal with them a lot better. You'll understand what makes them tick. The second part about it is what makes you tick. That's literally subtitle. No, not subtitle. What do you say that? Tagline of the book. What makes you tick? You understand who you are. You really understand. I was impressed by when I answered certain questions. I was like, damn, I never knew I thought about this like this. So, think about it this way. Alright, if you don't think this is a very interesting book, go ask a therapist the power of questions. Go ask a therapist, why do they ask you certain questions? And what do they look for when you answer the questions? You'll be mind blown by what they say. By asking you certain questions, they can literally pinpoint what your mindset is. They can literally tell you what drives you, what doesn't drive you. They can literally say what part of your mindset is actually troubling you. What part about your life or what is bothering you is actually troubling you about. These questions will actually help you peel your problems or like an onion peel. It's that powerful. So understanding yourself once again will help you make better decisions in your life. It helped me massively. I had a plan for life, then I had to change what I wanted to do in my life based on questions. So definitely worth checking out. You can click the link in description if you want to get the book. Interesting book. The second book is about the topic we all love, money. It's called Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Now here's the interesting part about it. One point he makes. I'll tell you why this book is worth reading. By the way, this book is a very popular book. A lot of people have a lot of good things to speak about this book because it's a unique book. Where other finance books focuses on strategy, he says they fail in one thing. Alright? All the strategies fail in one thing. It does not take into consideration human emotion. I'll tell you this, if you don't know this, in advertising there's a very popular saying, or in marketing popular saying. They say people will buy on emotion and then they'll reason why they bought with logic. They will give themselves a logical reason on why it was a good decision to make, but that decision was based on emotion. So he speaks about that part of psychology. Now it's not a very psychological book only as well. He gives a statistical information. He gives data. He backs up his points with proper data, with proper examples, real life examples. It's amazing to see. you will start learning about some mindsets about money that are actually holding you back. It will actually help you look at money in a different, new light. So this is definitely worth checking out. It's fact-based, evidence-based. It speaks about one of the most important aspects of finance, which is how you look at it, what you feel about finance, from which your decisions come. So if you want to get this book, you can click the link in description, check it out again. The third book, very easy read book, but it's definitely very practical. It's called Chanakya in Daily Life. Now, Chanakya in Daily Life is by Mr. Radhakrishnan Pillai. Radhakrishnan Pillai is an expert in Chanakya. Now, if you're asking who is Chanakya, well, Chanakya was one of the greatest strategists in our history. In Indian culture, he's looked upon as this very logical, very smart thinker who is an expert in political science. He wrote Arthashastra. Now, what's more impressive than that? He was once insulted by a king. So what he did was, he said he'll take a kid and he'll make that person a king. So he took a kid, he made that person a king. That kid a king. And that king was none other than Chandragupta Maurya, the Mauryan Empire. So he gives certain guidelines for life, which are amazing. He's someone who studied Vedas. He's a very well-known person in terms of knowledge and in terms of practicality. So Radhakrishnan Pillai, he simplifies these things, and whatever he has written, he makes that into practical advice that me and you can use in our daily life. It's surprisingly a very easy read. It's something that you'll remember. It's something that's very practical. Beautiful written book. So it's worth checking out. Now, also from many of these books, except for the question book, we have done something called book ideas, where we have picked out interesting ideas from these books. So if you want, we did for Psychology of Money. You can check that out. The link is in the description. You can also check out for Chanakya in Daily Life. The link is in the description, or you can click somewhere on the top here. That said, if you want to check out this book, once again, link is in the description as well. You can go check out the book. It's worth reading. If you enjoyed the video, if you like the video, then leave a like and hit that subscribe button, because we have many more interesting videos like this coming up. Now, if you have any book recommendation that you would want us to check out, drop your favorite non-fiction book that you discovered in Jan 2021. This is Abhishek signing off. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.